You know, as I sit here in these beautiful surroundings at the Bunya Mountains, I've been thinking a lot about how God is new. He's the same God yesterday, today and forever, of course, but He reveals newness of Himself to me. Things I didn't know about Him, He shows me. And He often does that in crazy ways. I mean, I was up here 12 months ago and I walked through this same track and I'm seeing things today that I didn't see 12 months ago. Now, they were probably here, but I missed them. And I think sometimes that we can do that with God. I'm not sure where you're at with your journey, whether you're just kicking the tyres of the Christian faith or whether you've been a Christian a long time. But I wonder whether you have truly got to the place where you've said, God, I want to know more about you. I want to experience more of you. And I'm prepared to set aside my agenda. I'm prepared to set aside the way that I think you are, the way I think that you work in my life. And I'm genuinely ready and open to experience the freshness and newness of you. The freshness and newness of God. He's the God of creation, but He's the God who's with us right now. And He wants us to have conversations with Him. He wants us to relate to Him. He wants us to truly know Him. How do you truly know anyone? You know, if you're wondering about this and thinking, oh, I'm struggling with this, Murray. If you really wanted to get to know someone, maybe it's a girl you like or a guy you like or whatever it might be, you spend time with them and you ask questions of them and you find out more about them. So maybe in your prayer life, it's just, God, would you show me about your love? Would you show me about your creation? Would you show me how you care about me? One of the other ways that we can truly know about God, the scriptures say Jesus was the Son of God. Jesus was God in flesh on this earth. So do you know that when you're reading the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and you're reading about Jesus, the nature and the character of Jesus reflects perfectly the nature and the character of God. Grace and truth, heart for people, a love and a desire to see people come to know Him. So one of the ways you can get to know God more is you can be praying and you can ask Him. You can be reading the Bible, particularly the Gospels, and understanding about Jesus. And the other one is you can be out and about in nature, in His creation, and see Him in creation. But you know, even in our day-to-day lives, in the busyness of life, as we are aware that our God is not distant but He's close, He speaks into our lives. I know He does that for me. I did a Devo recently where I talked about recognizing His presence even when I don't know, I don't feel it, and by just breathing in and breathing out, God, you're with me. What do you want me to say? Doing that in our day-to-day lives is recognizing Him in the midst, and then being open to what He says. I had a conversation just this morning. I spent some time in prayer with God, and God revealed quite a bit of stuff to me about my life right now and about some of the things that I'm seeking Him about. And I started by saying, God, I want to put aside my agenda. You know what I want, but I truly want to know what you want for my life. I want what you want. And I set aside my agenda, and He showed me things and He gave me direction that I don't know I would have got if I didn't set aside my agenda first and say, God, just speak into my life. I'm open to what you want to say. So as I sit here in this place 12 months after the first time I walked through, and I see these trees that are hundreds of years old, and I see the shoots of a brand new plant, and I recognize God's in all of that, I want you to know today that God is with you. He is for you. And He wants you to commune with Him, and He wants to speak into your life and encourage you, to bless you, and to show you a way forward. So as you pray, as you spend time with Him, I would love to know how He's revealing Himself new to you. You might want to just jump on the YouTube channel right now, or even over the next few days and weeks, and just type in and respond. But I'd love to have this conversation go forward. I'd love to be encouraged by you about how you're experiencing God at the moment and what new ways you're experiencing God. And if you'd like me to pray for you, maybe it might be something quite personal, feel free to jump onto my social medias and direct message me, and I would love to pray for you as well. But keep seeking God, because He's with you and He's for you and He loves you.